Shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting, Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sap. I camp out with Lion Den, Hawan Ben Yashwada in Jacksonville, Florida. But first, I have to give a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the archons, and to the women and children around the world in Paleo Hebrew language. Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Ha Rokah Kodash Mahamaf, in the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and in truth. Double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. Double honors to the apostles of Lion Dance Camp. Salutation to the archons on the four corners of the earth and to the women and children. Shalom. Okay, well, like always, the people in power, the Edomites, the elect, are always planning how they can stick it to us, how they can entrap us, and how they can keep us and upgrade slavery, right? It says here the elects have a secret plan for us, right? To tell this lesson, destroy the plans of the wicked. Well, let me play it, and then we go into scripture.
What are the elites planning for us? Those of us that are part of the working class, which is the majority of us here in this country. What do they have up their sleeve? I've been sounding the alarm about the concerns that I've had when it comes to artificial intelligence. And while, some people told me, oh, we ain't got to worry about that for a long time, we are already starting to see the impacts of AI and how it affects the workforce. Elon Musk let the cat out of the bag over the weekend on Joe Rogan's podcast. Elon Musk is letting you know what his buddy bros in Silicon Valley and the tech bubble peeps are working on. And one of those people in particular that I feel is not mentioned in this particular topic, but is more so mentioned with the Israel topic, is Bill Ackman. Bill Ackman is what I consider to be a double threat. Bill Ackman is a double threat, not just because he's a rabid Zionist that has all this love for Israel and is willing to have the power to get a president at Harvard University to resign from their role because his daughter goes there and he didn't like the protest against Israel. He's a double threat because he has that type of power when it comes to Israel, but also the power that he has in the AI world. I want to show you what Elon Musk said on Joe Rogan's podcast. There are two clips. This is the first one we want to dive into.
The phone will really be an edge node for AI inference, for AI video inference, with with some radios to obviously connect to. But essentially you'll have AI on the server side communicating to an AI on your device, formerly known as a phone, and generating real-time video of anything that you could possibly want. And I think that there won't be operating systems, there won't be apps in the future. There won't be operating systems or apps. It'll just be, you've got a device that is there for the screen and audio and for and to put as much AI on the device as possible, so as to minimize the amount of bandwidth that's needed between your edge node device, formerly known as a phone, and the servers.
So Elon Musk is saying that this is apparently I will give you the time, let him give the timeline. Elon Musk is saying that going forward at some point, we are not going to have apps. There's no longer going to be any apps. You will have a screen, and with that screen, there is going to be AI. So if you want to see something, you can just ask to see it, like show me this movie or show me Chicago, and you'll just see that. But he is saying that apps will no longer be a thing. Now, some of you may feel like, okay, what's the big deal? Those are people's jobs. And I'm not just talking about those of us that are streamers. I'm talking about anyone that works for one of these app, companies that you see on your phone. Rather it's something like, we think of streaming, but like Twitch, YouTube, like give me another app that's on the phone, like the fitness apps or whatever, like those types of things. Well, people have jobs. People work on those apps. That's how they exist. So if those apps are gone, then that means that those people are going to lose their jobs. Let me let him continue on.
So if there's no apps, what will people use? Like, will X still exist? Will they be email platforms, or will you get everything through AI?
You'll get everything through AI.
Everything through AI. What will be
See?
the benefit of that, as opposed to having individual apps?
Whatever you can think of, or really whatever the AI can anticipate you might want, it'll show you. That's my prediction for where things end up.
What kind of time frame are we talking about here?
I don't know. It's probably 5 or 6 years, something like that.
Boom. Let's stop it right
5 to
there.
6.
Salakia. It's not going to be 5 or 6 years. They're already talking about next year, 2026. The new AI that he's really talking about is called a quantum AI. And what he's really saying is, it's not that you just open up your phone and you ask AI what you want, what page or what you want to do. You got to ask permission, right? On top of that, what he's not really saying is that AI, right, is going to be, I mean, she said it, it's going to be taking people's job, yes, but there's another word that's left out: stealing people's job, stealing people's blessings, right? Because they want to have total control of human, their blessing, their talent, their skills, you see? So our people, so-called Negros Latinos and speckled birds, right, have to get prepared in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. There's no other way. That's how come we say that we are fed up with this wicked world, Shalakia. Because, our people, we're talented, we got skills, but living in this wicked kingdom, right, they don't want you to be successful unless you bow down to their wickedness, So that's how come we said we're fed up, and we call the name of Yahweh Shai to come back and destroy this wicked kingdom. I want to go to Psalm chapter 37, verse 12. The wicked plot against the just, and gnashes upon him with his teeth. Right? So this is what they're doing. They're working on the Edomites. They're excited, right? That they keep squeezing us and squeezing us, right? Verse 13. Yahweh shall laugh at him, for he sees that his day is coming. Verse 14. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bows to cast down the poor and needy, right? And that's talking about us. We are poor and, we are needy. We're suffering here. And to slay such as be of upright conversation, okay? They don't like truth. They hate it. They despise it, right? It's poison to them and wicked. Verse 15. Their sword shall enter into their own hearts, their own mind, and their bows shall be broken. So everything that they talking about, hyping about, planning to do to us and to our people, so-called Negros, Latinos, and speckled birds, is going to turn to be used against them, right? AI is going to do a number on them when they least expect it. Psalm 94. Because Yahweh Shai is going to surprise them. They were talking about in YouTube I was watching last night, verse 20, how quantum AI is unhackable. Unhackable. It's that word exists. All right, well, wait till Yahushua comes back with the host of angels, right? And we'll see if what the Edomites are bragging. It's true. We know it's not, but hey, let them keep talking. Verse 20, shall the throne of the iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frames mischief by a law? Yeah, they make laws to suppress us, right? While they keep going around the world raping, robbing, and plundering, right? Right now, they showing how what they call, how the certain Congress people are setting their house and moving to the military, right? Taxpayers' money. So much about talking about bravery and how this is the land of the brave, and they're gonna go and hide out because they're gonna do something big. From here, 2026, the new year of 2026, something big they're gonna bring out. Verse 21. They gather themselves together against the souls of the righteous, and condemn the innocent blood. Verse 22. But Yahweh is my defense and my God, my power, is the rock of my refuge. Verse 23. But Yahweh is my defense. Oh, I already read that, right? Yeah, Salakia. No. Verse 23, here we go. And he shall bring upon them their own iniquity, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yea, Yahweh, our power, shall cut them off. Yeah. Edomites are going to keep insisting that they're going to upgrade slavery. Well, it's going to be very short living that little idea, because it is little but wickedly bad, right? They want to own the whole world and own what Yahweh has created in the name of Yahweh. I want to go to Isaiah chapter 54, right? Yeah, verse 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh Shai, and their righteousness is of me, said Yahweh Shai. Yeah, that's our job, that's our mission, that's our purpose. That's why we were created and given life, to read the judgment of the wicked and the wrath that's going to come upon them, upon the heathens, and 2/3 of our people as well. I want to jump to verse 15, Salakia. Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall in their own sake. Woo! Oh yeah. People are going to be shocked and devastated. I want to go to Psalm 21. Where's 21 here? Give me a minute. Verse 11. For they intended evil against thee. They imagined a mischief device. Right? There you go. Which they are not able to perform. No. They're not going to understand what's going on. How come it's not working the way we planned or the way we talked about it? What's going on, right? Who did not pay the electric bill? And the other problem is, jokes to the side, is that the quantum AI, right, and whatever, even what we have today or what AI is today, right, the data warehouse buildings, right, need too much water. Okay, they drink. It's an expression. Okay, they drink more water than humans do. That's going to cause problems because the Edomites, they're not that good in math. So they're building too many, right? It's causing also health problems, right? It's causing problems with the magnetic of the earth. So nature's against what they're doing as well, okay? So, yeah, we're going to be seeing some serious malfunction, to put it in better terms. I want to go to verse 12. Therefore shalt thou make them turn their back, when thou shalt make ready thy arrows upon their string, against the face of them. Yeah, remember, since everybody of the Edomites are going to army base to live there permanently right now, and the shutdown of the airport, the shutdown of government, the shutdown of welfare, the war with Venezuela, Colombia, Mexico, Germany, no, not Germany, Slovakia, Russia, China, right? Yeah, they're gonna have to hide, and then now what? Donald Trump building a new ballroom when it's really a bunker, right? Yeah, they're getting ready to do something real big. Verse 13, be thou exalted, Yahweh, in thy own strength. So will we sing and praise thy power. And that's what we're doing day and night. Proverbs chapter 21. Now I have to use the word allegedly that he's building a ballroom. I mean, a bunker. Proverbs 21. I'll start with verse 30. There is no wisdom, no understanding, no counsel against Yahweh Shai. Verse 31. The horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of Yahweh Shai. Yeah. The power that the Edomites had that was given to them by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, they're getting ready. Okay? And they believe that they can destroy Yahweh Shai and the host of angels. Now, it's not really reality, but then again, that's the illusion that the Edomites live upon. Okay, I want to go to Psalm chapter 7, verse 11. Yahweh judges the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. Woo! Not once in a while, here, there, a little there. No, every day. Verse 15, he made a pit and dig it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. Yeah, that's what he's doing right now, planning these traps, right? And putting these smart cities, because he knows that people are going to leave the city and live in the wilderness, right? The only thing I can tell to our people, I mean, I'm sure they already know it, don't go to no national parks, right? Because that's where they have underground bunkers of military base, right? Allegedly. I just want to throw that out there. Verse 16, his mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own crown, right? That crown that he wears is going to be removed when Yahushua comes back with the host of angels, okay? I'm going to leave it with Job chapter 5. I'll start with verse 8.